We're up to 35% contained. That's a really good start. Like I said, it's going to be a slow process, but we are making progress, which is always a good thing. Pretty much going to continue what we've been doing. We're going to strengthen those lines that we have in to try to keep boosting that containment. We're also going to focus on that area to the southwest where it's very rocky. We're going to throw some more teams in there to start making progress on that area. We've got some airships flying, as you can hear over there, just kind of checking out. What's happening is a lot of the fuels that are interior, they're within the fire perimeter, they're in the center. They're still burning because of, there's still fuel there. So they're still going to burn. You're going to see some smoke from that. So they're keeping an eye on that, and they're flying over to try to cool some of those spots down as needed. They're also searching for, heaven forbid, any spot fires or anything like that may threaten those lines, as we talked about yesterday. So it's just kind of, we've got a good plan going, and we're just carrying out that plan and trying to get those containment lines strengthened and get that containment percentage up.
Yeah, and we heard that there's going to be a potential for Highway 166 to reopen today.
Mm-hmm.
Can you speak on that? Do you have any updates?
We're optimistic that we're going to be able to do that, but again, it's going to depend on what the fire is doing. The important thing, yes, we want people to be able to have that access, but we have to make sure not only the public, but the firefighters working in that area are safe. So we are optimistic that we're going to be able to do that today, but again, the fire is going to dictate how and when that happens. So we just ask the public, please be patient, understand we are working as diligently as we can. We understand the inconvenience and we appreciate your patience. So please just kind of keep an eye on things, and as soon as we're able to open that, we will. And that's kind of been the goal all along, is to try to get people back to normal.
Yeah. And then can you speak a little bit about what the weather is like and how that's impacting the fire for today?
Sure. We're expecting, as we've talked about earlier, we're expecting things to get a little bit warmer, which is, obviously going to lower that fuel moisture. It's going to increase the potential for fire behavior. So again, we're really watching that weather. We're going to make sure that our crews are hydrated and safe, and they're not putting themselves into undue stress, but still making sure they're doing their jobs. So again, we're going to be watching this fire. We're going to be watching the fuel moistures. We're going to be watching the wind, and hopefully, as I said, we're going to continue that progress. The wind is going to cooperate with us. The weather is going to keep cooperating with us, and we're going to continue getting this containment in, and as I said, getting people back to their normal lives.
Yeah, and lastly, are there any other general updates, anything that I may have missed that is important to know?
No, we just want to, again, thank the public. I know evacuation orders and evacuation warnings are a huge disruption of your lives. We understand that. We want to make sure you guys are safe. We want to make sure our firefighters are safe. So it's really important that people abide by those rules and those orders, even though it is an inconvenience. Understand it is for everyone's safety, not just the public, but for our firefighters as well. And if and when 166 is able to reopen, please drive with caution. There are still going to be crews working in that area. So again, please just be mindful of the fact that we are working as best and safe as we can to try to get everybody, all the residents and everyone impacted by this fire, back to their normal lives.